Hello, mindful friends. Today we're going to be talking about finding peace and happiness in our present moment, even when we have worries and uncertainties for our future. So this is occurring for many of us right now as the world is kind of shifting and changing and transforming, and there are a lot of uncertainties. And there are also a lot of negative manifestations in the world right now that kind of increase these anxieties about what's going to happen, how is this going to affect me and my life, and how is this going to affect the greater planet and the world. And when we get focused on all of these what ifs and the worries, it can become really hard to be present in a positive way in this moment, in the here and the now. And Tara Brach tells a story about one of her clients that was explaining what it's like to be a father for him in this world where there's so much uncertainty and there's so much negativity going on. And he told his wife, "It's hard for me to be here with our kids and find joy in it when I'm so worried about the future and what their future is going to look like in this world." And his wife said to him, "Don't let the worries of the future prohibit you from engaging in the love and the happiness of today." And this is the truth for all of us. This is what Thich Nhat Hanh teaches, is that our future, even our past, our everything, is in this present moment, is in each and every present moment. And so our future is built on what we are generating in this present moment. And we heal the past, and everything that's contained in the past only exists within the realm of this present moment. So really, all that we have is this moment. So if we are taking care of this moment, it helps us to take care of the future. And if we're living this present moment gripped by fear and worry and anxiety for the future, that is what we are going to be building and creating our reality upon. And that just moves us forward in fear, in anxiety. And if that's what we're holding in this moment, then inevitably it's going to be what's transferred to the next moment and the next moment and on into our future. So we're not denying that there is difficulty in the world and that some actions and some transformations can be engaged with right now. But what we are saying is that worrying about it and staying in the anxiety will not create the future that we want. So what really helps and what we can actually do is to focus on this moment. What am I creating right now? What am I engaging with right now? And we can stay aware of what's happening in the world and kind of keep a watchful eye of what does that mean for what we need to generate in the future? And then shift our gear and say, okay, what's really going to be helpful is to generate that right here and right now. So if it's like, wow, all this is happening and there's all this uncertainty, people are losing their homes, they've lost their whole country, we don't know what's going to happen in ours. Okay, what does that mean that we need right here and right now? We need to engage with the love. We need to engage with the peace. We need to engage with generosity, with joy, with happiness. Like, as these things are uncertain, what's going to heal them? Happiness today, generosity today. Creating even within you, maybe you can't go right to the front lines and you can't serve there. but you can generate peace in your own life, and you can create these energies around you in your neighborhoods with your friends. So I had a client ask me about watching the news and when is too much news. So what's that line between watching it and being informed and doing your duty to be informed, and when that slips over into just being negative because it's creating too much worry in your life and anxiety, and it's no longer helpful. And really, it's a very short amount of time, right? We get the information and then we turn it off. Because what does media like to play on? It likes to play on emotion, on the dramatic, on the tragic. And once you're informed of what's happening, we don't need to keep diving into what's horrible about it, what's horrific. We don't need to start diving into who to blame, who to attack. What really needs to happen in that moment to heal? And you ask yourself that, and it's almost always, let's generate more love, let's generate more peace. So as soon as you hear about something that's creating worry for the future, that's like generates a little bit of anxiety within you, we hear it, we're informed, we know that it's happened, we shift immediately into the what can we create right here and right now that generates positivity, that creates this present moment as an environment that we want to be in, and an environment internally within ourselves and out in the world. And what we're generating within ends up being reflected out in the world. So if we're sitting here creating worry for the future and anxiety, that will inevitably start to reflect out in our reality around us, out in the world around us. Whereas if we come back home and we say, what do I want my internal state to look like so that this starts to reflect out in the world, in the places beyond? And that's what that mother was saying. Don't let the worry of the future prohibit you from engaging in the love and the happiness today. Because if we do, then it has won. Then the negativity has taken over our present and has infiltrated into our existence, which then, of course, manifests it more in the future. So be informed, know what's happening, and then turn right back to what's going to generate the good right here and right now. What's going to keep humanity looking up, being loving, being compassionate, being peaceful. Whether that's sending out good meditations and good energy towards the people we've heard about in the news, or whether that's actually getting up and doing something that's generous or that's contributing. But the only place that you have any type of control of what's happening is right here and right now, not the future, right here and right now. So what are you building in this moment that's going to create the beautiful future that you want to live? And when we have this to focus on and we're putting energy towards building goodness in this moment, you will notice that it automatically starts to ease the worry from the future. Because where your attention is placed, energy goes. So if it's placed on the worry, of course that's going to build. But as soon as you shift that and you start feeding the good right here, the love right here, the happiness right here, that's what's going to grow. And your worry will automatically start to disengage. It will start to decrease, and eventually, well, probably won't disappear altogether, right? Because we're all going to have it at bits and moments. But it will get softer, it will get a little less loud, and it will be a little less dominant as you feed the good, the happy, the generating what you want to see. So I invite you this week to shift your perspective from the worry to the generating of the positive. If you enjoy these little talks and would like to join us in individual coaching or group sessions, please visit us at newleafmindfulness.com, and don't forget to like and share the video. I hope to see you all very soon.